Hello students, this is my 8th lecture on the topic vectors. In this lecture, we will see projections, direction angles, direction cosines, direction ratios and examples on it. Projection. Look at the diagram student. So, from figure PQR bar and PR bar represent the vectors A bar and B bar with initial point P. M is the foot of the perpendicular from R to the line containing PQ. Then scalar projection of B bar on A bar equals to mod of B bar cos theta. So multiply and divide by mod of A bar. So we have A bar into mod of B bar into cos theta upon mod of cos theta. By using definition of dot product, mod of A bar into mod of B bar into cos theta is nothing but A bar dot B bar. Therefore, the scalar projection of B bar on A bar equals to A bar dot B bar upon mod A bar. Similarly, we can find scalar projection of A bar on B bar equals to A bar dot B bar upon B bar. Vector projection. Vector projection of B bar on A bar. Look at the diagram student. Which is equals to scalar projection of B bar on A bar dot A cap, where A cap is the unit vector along A bar. We know scalar projection of B bar on A bar equals to A bar dot B bar upon mod of A bar into A cap. We know student A cap is the unit vector which is equal to A bar upon mod of A bar, substituting there. So we have A bar dot B bar into A bar upon mod of A square. Therefore, the vector projection of B bar on A bar equals to A bar dot B bar upon into A bar upon mod of A bar square. Example. Find the vector projection of PQ bar on AB bar, where PQ, AB, the points are given. Solution. Let P bar, Q bar, A bar and B bar be the position vectors of P, Q, A and B respectively. Write down the position vector using the given points P bar, Q bar, A bar and B bar. Now we want projection of PQ bar on AB bar. So we will find out PQ bar first and then AB bar. So PQ bar equals to Q bar minus P bar. Write down the vectors. So PQ bar equals to 5I cap plus J cap plus 2K cap. And AB bar equals to B bar minus A bar. Write down the vector student. So AB bar equals to 3I cap minus 2J cap minus 6K cap. Now we will use formula for vector projection of PQ bar on AB bar equals to PQ bar dot AB bar upon mod of AB bar square into AB bar. Now PQ bar dot AB bar is nothing but A1 into A2 plus B1 into B2 plus C1 upon C2. And mod of AB bar is equals to A1 square plus A2 square plus A3 square. Substituting the values, after solving, we will get 1 upon 49 into 3I cap minus 2J cap minus 6K cap equals to 3 upon 49 I cap minus 2 upon 49 J cap minus 6 upon 49 K cap. Such examples are asked for 2 marks. Direction angles and direction cosines. Look at the diagram student. X, Y, Z are the mutually perpendicular axes are given. The angles made by a line with the positive direction of x, y and z axis are called direction angles of that line. See student, if the line makes angles alpha, beta and gamma with the positive x, y and z axis, then they are called as direction angles of that line U. And cosine of these angles, that is cos alpha, cos beta and cos gamma, are called the direction cosines of the line, that is DCs. Let us see this video carefully student, in which we will see the direction angles, direction cosines, direction ratios and also we'll see the relation between them in detail.
Direction cosines and direction ratios of a line. If a directed line L passing through the origin makes angles alpha, beta and gamma with x, y and z axis respectively, called direction angles, then cosine of these angles, namely cos alpha, cos beta and cos gamma, are called direction cosines of the directed line L. If the direction of the line L is reversed, then their angles are replaced by their supplements, that is pi minus alpha, pi minus beta and pi minus gamma. Direction cosines are denoted by the letters L, M and N. Any three numbers which are proportional to the direction cosines of a line are called the direction ratios of the line. If L, M, N are direction cosines and A, B, C are direction ratios of a line, then A is equal to lambda L, B is equal to lambda M and C is equal to lambda N for any non-zero lambda belongs to R. If A, B, C are the directed ratios of the line, then its direction cosines are given as L is equal to plus or minus A divided by root over A square plus B square plus C square. M is equal to plus or minus B divided by root over A square plus B square plus C square, and N is equal to plus or minus C divided by root over A square plus B square.
We will see examples on direction angles and direction ratios. First example, if a line makes angle 90 degree, 60 degree and 30 degree with the positive direction of x, y and z axis respectively, find its direction cosines. Solution: let alpha, beta, gamma be the angles with the positive directions of x, y and z axis respectively. Let the direction cosines of the given line be L, M and N. Then we know L is equals to cos alpha, M is equals to cos beta and N equals to cos gamma. We know the angles alpha, beta, gamma. Substitute there. So L equals to cos 90, M equals to cos 60 and N equals to cos 30. We know the values of cos 90, cos 60 and cos 30. So we have L equals to 0, M equals to 1 by 2 and N equals to root 3 by 2. So 0, 1 by 2, root 3 by 2 are the required direction cosines of the line. Such examples are asked for MCQ for 2 marks. We'll see example. If a line makes angle 90 degree, 135 degree, 45 degree with the positive direction of x, y and z axis respectively, find its direction cosines. Write down student like above example, that is let alpha, beta, gamma be the angles with the positive direction of x, y, z axis. Write down that angles. Let the direction cosines be L, M, N. We know the relation L equals to cos alpha, M equals to cos beta, N equals to cos gamma. So L equals to cos 90, M equals to cos of 135 degree, which lies in second quadrant. So we will write it as cos of 180 minus 45 degree, and N equals to cos 45 degree. So cos 90 is 0, so L equals to 0. M equals to cos of 180 minus 45 gives us minus of cos 45 equals to minus 1 by root 2, and cos 45 is 1 by root 2. So student, we have 0, minus 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2 are the required direction cosines of the given line L. Relation between direction ratios and direction cosines. Let A, B, C be direction ratios and L, M, N be the direction cosines of a line. By definition of direction ratios, that is the ratio of direction cosines to the direction ratios equal to lambda. So from this, student, we can write L equals to A lambda, M equals to B lambda, and N equals to C lambda. As we know, the sum of the squares of the direction cosines equals to 1. So substituting L, M and N here, we have A lambda bracket square plus B lambda bracket square plus C lambda bracket square equals to 1. From this we will take lambda square common. So we have A square plus B square plus C square equals to 1. From this, lambda equals to plus or minus 1 upon under root A square plus B square plus C square. Now substituting the value of lambda in our L, M and N, we will get direction cosines. So L equals to plus or minus A upon under root A square plus B square plus C square. M equals to plus or minus B upon under root A square plus B square plus C square, and N equals to plus or minus C upon under root A square plus B square plus C square. So this is the relation between direction ratios and direction cosines. If a line has direction ratios 4, minus 12, 18, then find its direction cosines. Solution. We will use here relation between direction ratios and cosines. So student, here direction ratios are given. A equals to 4, B equals to minus 12 and C equals to 18. So L, M, N be the direction cosines of that line. So using formula, L equals to A upon under root A square plus B square plus C square. Substitute the value of 4 here and A square plus B square and C square in the denominator. So we have here 4 upon under root 4 square plus minus 12 square plus 18 square gives us 4 upon 22. Similarly, we will get M as B upon under root A square plus B square plus C square. After substituting, we will get M equals to minus 12 upon 22 and N as C upon under root A square plus B square plus C square gives us 18 upon 22. See student, we have to do the calculations here. So we have L, M, N as 4 upon 22, 12 upon 22, 18 upon 22. That is 2 upon 11 minus 6 upon 11 and 9 upon 11 are the required direction cosines of the given line. Such examples are asked for 3 marks. Example, direction ratios of AB bar are given here minus 2 to 1 and a point A is given 415. Length of AB is 6 units. Then find B. The direction ratios of AB bar are minus 2 to 1. L, M, N be the direction cosines of the given line AB. Now we know student L is equals to plus or minus a upon under root a square plus b square plus c square, means where the direction ratios are given, we can find out direction cosines. So L is equal to plus or minus into bracket minus 2 by 3. Similarly, we will get M as plus or minus 2 by 3 and N as plus or minus 1 by 3. See student, these direction ratios are nothing but the slope of that line. So what is given here? The point A having order triplet 415 and length of that line is equals to 6. Now we have to find out the point B having order triplet XYZ. Then x minus 4 equals to plus or minus into bracket minus 2 by 3 into length AB bar. Substitute the value of length AB bar as 6 and solving it we will get two values of x as x equals to 0 or x equal to 8. Similarly, we can find out y coordinate, that is y minus 0 equals to plus or minus 2 by 3 into length of AB as 6. After solving we have y equals to 5 or y equals to minus 3. Similarly student, we will get z coordinate as z minus 5 equal to plus or minus 1 by 3, that is n into length of AB is 6. After solving this we will get z equals to 7 or z equals to 3. So student, we will get B coordinate as 0, 5, 7 or 8 minus 3, 3, which is the required point B. Such examples are asked for 4 marks.